Hey everybody, Scott here. Just hanging out in this really cool Brazilian pepper tree. I came in here the other day to kind of trim it a little bit, so I made a pathway kind of into the middle of it. It's probably, gosh, it's kind of like a huge hedge in a sense. Not so much as a tree. You can see there's just stuff snaking everywhere. I kind of had to cut a little path in here and then climb up to the top and kind of lop some of it off so it wouldn't keep growing taller and taller and taller. But anyways, when I came back here, and I thought, well, now that I have this little path back here, I could come out here and hang out and drink tea or just hang out, and it's actually pretty cool. And the mosquitoes don't seem to really bother me too much here, so that's nice. But I'm drinking a white tea. This is the Mangang Liang, and that's a character for Liang, Liang. So it means like basically like just natural drying, so Liang. Cool, yeah, essentially. So it's like white tea is Liang processing, or just basically like allowing it to dry, like with maybe a little bit of wind, air movement naturally. Sometimes white tea is dried more like with air being forced through it at a somewhat higher rate. Of course, they do that typically because they process it in quite humid places in Yunnan. But this is one of 3 of a set, and I didn't bring them all in here because I would feel silly lugging 3 tea cakes into a huge tree or bush or whatever you want to call it. But there were 2 others that are processed from the exact same material, both autumn harvest from 2024 in Mangang village, which is in Bandung, Lincang. And you can see this really red tea soup. Oh, look, I didn't pour that on myself. There were 2 other shai hong, like sun dried. Shai means to like be under the sun. And hong cha is black tea, or red tea, more properly. And then there was also kao, like kao hong. So basically bake dried black tea, which is more like the traditional black tea. Kind of sit on a slant here. So I thought it would be a really cool thing to do to have use the same material to process 3 different types of tea. And here we are. So I'm drinking the white tea, and I brewed it quite strong. It's almost red. It almost looks like black tea. And but it's really good. It's really, really nice. Just had kind of a heavy lunch, so this is perfect. Before I get back to work, I'm going to be planting some trees and some other stuff, doing some little bit of just outdoor work, as it were, which I really enjoy doing. I don't like doing it all day long, but maybe 2, 3, 4 hours is nice if I can, if I can handle it. Sometimes I get pretty sore. I'm about to turn 51 a week from today. And, it's kind of nice to have 50 under my belt and to not have to deal with that shit again. I feel like 50 is the new 40. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. 50 is the new 40. It feels more like 50 really hit me. 40 was like, nah, whatever. I'm 40, blah, blah, blah. I didn't care. I mean, it definitely like impacted me, but 50 really impacted me. Just feeling like, okay, best case scenario, my life is at least half over. I mean, I know there's all these like longevity people who are like, my name is blah, 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 and I'm going to live to 180. My plan is to live to, I'm just like, dude, you don't look like you're going to live to 180. Anyways, you might know who I'm talking about, but a little bit of stuff on the bottom. Man, this is strong. I use 7 grams. I shouldn't use 7 grams and done an hour. It's basically like black tea strength. This one. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna show you some of these. Oh shit! That's what I get. Burnt myself. These are kind of like the husks of the outer part of the pepper. Everything under here is all dried. It fell off already. I just burned my fingers. That's what I get. But anyways, I'm not gonna live to be 180. Let's be honest. I figure if I can make it to 90, I'll be like, okay. If I can make it to 100, I'll be like, yes, yes. So yeah, we'll see. Still reading Steinbeck. Still not reading much. Been very, very tired. Falling, like getting ready for bed, and then like reading for like, usually I read for like 45 minutes or something, and I've been reading for like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, and I'm just like, I'm so tired. I can't read. And then I'm like, I'll read during the day. No, I'm too busy. Too busy. Wow, for an autumn tea, this is just really potent. I mean, granted, I did brew it really strong, but I have been drinking it gongfu style as well, and it's quite strong gongfu style. And the shai, the sun dried one, and the bake dried version of the black teas are also quite strong as well and really good. And these are pretty affordable too. I think they're running, I want to say $40 a cake on the .com website for 250 grams. So I mean, it's not like, it's not like Xiaoguan Jiajito cheap or something like that, but it's good tea. And this is from the person that we get a lot of tea, Mangang, Nahan Village, Daqing Jai, not to be confused with Daqing Gushu, which is Jinggu area. And then also the Sunlin, the forest tea, the Sankeshu, where we get just a few kilos a year, all from the same person. Mangang, though, is like their own family tea garden, whereas like Nahan, I think actually is a family connection as well. Daqing Jai, I mean, they're all very close together, but the tea is really, really good, and it's always very clean tea. So that's nice when you're drinking it, and the environment. Oh shit! The mosquitoes got me. Now I just wiped blood all over my pants. Shit. See if they're biting my head. I hate it when they bite my head. I don't know why. I feel like something's gonna happen to my brain. Oh no! I think they found me. If I just shut my mouth, they wouldn't have found me. I don't like mosquitoes. There's actually not that many places they can get me, but the back of my neck is one. Wish I had my hoodie one. I have one with a hoodie that is really handy. But anyways, what else? Oh, I was listening to David Fathead Newman, Straight Ahead, great album, jazz. I had this like a couple of days ago. I had this like Asia, like John Wetton, Joff Downs, Steve Howe. Who's the other singer? John Payne, I think. Is that who it was? The other singer for Asia. I like Wetton better. And rest in peace. He was a great singer, and I think just a really stand-up guy, from what I understand. Granted, I didn't. It's not like I know these people, but I was listening to a lot of Asia. I remember growing up and hearing that, the heat of the moment. Yeah, I think 1980 or 1981, it was like, man, that song was just everywhere. And then the other one that was like playing at the same time, I remember we came back from Saudi Arabia on a vacation visiting like family here in the US. And I remember we were always tuned into the radio, and it was, Owner of Lonely Hearts. And then at the same time, I think, Burning for You, Blue Oyster Cult, and then that Asia song, Heat of the Moment. Those are, I just remember those like all the time on the radio back then. That was when you could actually hear, like current rock on the radio. Not that anybody listens to the radio anymore. I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to the radio. I mean, it's an interesting format. It is. It really is. And you think about it, like, uh-oh, the mosquitoes get me again. It sucks. You get blood all over you. It's just like your own blood. Gross. But anyways, I'm gonna probably wrap this up. I think they found me. I've heard that mosquitoes can track you based on this, like the scent of like your breath. So it's like, I was hoping the tea might disguise that, but maybe not. Probably not. Anyways, do check these out. 2024 Yunnan sourcing, Mangang Village, Shai, Shai, Kao, Kao. Those are the two black teas, and then the Liang, Liang, and this is a white tea. So these are all, again, from the same material, but processed in 3 different ways. So, yeah, it's a really good opportunity to kind of learn about tea and understand, how just differences in processing result in teas that have fairly different, tastes to them. But also they have a unifying taste as well. So anyways, that's about it. I'm going to go before the mosquitoes suck more blood out of me. Bye.